A few days ago, while scrolling on YouTube, I found a channel that was created by the German YouTuber duo Simplicissimus and Hug that has grown to over 5 million subscribers and generates around $42,000 per month. Every single video they upload racks up millions of views, and in the last week alone, they pulled in over 6 million views, yet they upload one video per week. If you have spent any time on YouTube, you have probably watched these faceless 3D documentary-style videos that keep people glued to the screen until the very end, then pull them straight into the next one. This is one of the few faceless niches that remains fully monetized, and when I dug deeper, I found out that this channel has a full team of over 46 people behind it, which explains why it keeps progressing so well. But when you think it through, that kind of operation needs a much bigger budget than I have, so I asked myself if I could recreate these videos using AI. The answer is yes, and before I walk you through the full process step by step, here is the video I was able to create.
In 2009, a British man rowed a kayak into the sea off the Welsh coast and vanished. His wife collected the life insurance. 5 years later, a photograph surfaced from Panama. He was alive, smiling, holding a passport under a different name. That should have ended it. Instead, he pulled the same trick twice more, faking a diagnosis, a funeral, and a burial that fooled his own children. Investigators eventually found the pattern. Every disappearance followed the same paperwork trail.
Everything you just watched was made entirely using AI, and in this tutorial, I am going to show you how to create these kinds of videos yourself, even if you have zero 3D animation experience. I will walk you through it step by step, from the idea to the script to generating the visuals and editing everything together into a final finished video. For this workflow, we will only need 2 AI tools: Claude AI, where the free plan works just fine, and Higgsfield, a generative AI platform that brings together the world's best AI models in one place, which we will use to generate all the images, videos, and the voiceover. So, if you want to try out Higgsfield for yourself, I have left the link in the description below. Alright, let's dive in. The first step is ideation and script. This is the most important step because it's the foundation for the entire video. To make everything super simple, I have already created a Claude skill trained specifically to build Fern documentary style videos, which I have been perfecting for the last 2 days. If you want this blueprint, comment skill and I will send it to you. Once you receive the skill, click on the plus icon inside Claude AI, tap on Add Files or Photos, and load the skill. Once it's loaded, copy Fern's channel link, paste it below the skill, and submit. This step alone saves us 50% of the entire workload, because the skill is trained to study the channel and hand us everything we need to create the same kind of videos. For accuracy, make sure your Claude account is connected to vidIQ so it pulls live, accurate YouTube data. As you can see, it's analyzing the channel video by video, and that's thanks to the vidIQ connector. If you haven't signed up yet, I've left the link in the description below to grab the max plan for just $1 or scan the QR code on screen. Claude has now finished analyzing the channel's DNA, including the format, title formula, top performing videos, tone, visual style, and pacing. Once it understands all of that, it hands you 15 topic ideas in Fern-Style that are completely original and haven't been covered on the channel. This is what separates you from being a copycat and instead lets you create original content in the same style. These titles are genuinely strong. Take a look. How a nurse got away with murder for 16 years, how a teenager cracked NASA's network, the man who faked his own death twice, and more. All crafted to spark curiosity and get the viewer to click. From the list, pick one topic and decide how long you want the video to be. I'm picking idea 12, the man who faked his own death twice, and going with a 1-minute video. Of course, you can go with any length up to 20 minutes, but to avoid wasting credits on a longer video and to keep this one short, I'll stick with 1 minute, since the goal here is simply to show you the exact workflow for creating these kinds of videos. Claude will then write a full script matching your chosen duration in plain text for your chosen topic, ready to be converted into speech with a single click, which I'll show you later. You also get a full shot list, your mini production guide, showing the number of beats, each representing a scene, the script line per beat, the camera angle, the subject or focus, and the duration of each shot, all adding up to 60 seconds for the full video. Each scene runs between 3 and 8 seconds, keeping the visuals dynamic on screen, which is exactly what Fern does. Fern cuts to a new camera angle roughly every 3 to 8 seconds and constantly varies the shot type. From there, you get a character or visual anchor prompt to generate first as your reference. We'll upload this before generating each scene to keep the visual style consistent and maintain character consistency across the entire video. Copy the character prompt first and head over to Higgsfield. The link is in the description below. Under the image section, choose Nano Banana Pro, though GPT Image 2 works great too. Set the resolution to 16:9 since this is for YouTube long-form content. Set quality to 4K for sharper, better output. And set the number of images per generation to 2, so you're not limited to a single result. Paste in the prompt, then generate. While that's generating, head back to Claude and copy the second prompt for the visual style. Then paste it into Higgsfield, replacing the previous prompt. Keep the settings unchanged and generate. The platform lets you stack tasks instead of generating one at a time, which would otherwise cost you a lot of time. The images are now generated. This is the character sheet for our 3D rendered, faceless figure, similar to Fern's, which we'll upload for every scene to keep character consistency, along with the desk motif image for visual style consistency. Go ahead and download both of them to your device. Now that the visual anchors have been generated, let's move to the next step, which is generating the scene images. When you return to Claude and scroll down, you'll find image prompts for each beat, each carefully crafted to fit the Fern documentary style, along with a duration guide for the entire video. Copy the prompt for the first scene, and before generating, upload both images that will act as references for visual and character consistency. While they're processing, paste in the scene 1 image prompt. Once the upload is complete, click Generate, since the settings remain the same. The results will be ready in a moment, and as you can see, it's the same character from the reference images, drowning in the middle of the ocean. Now go ahead and generate the rest of the scenes following the same steps. Copy the next scene prompt, paste it into Higgsfield, make sure the visual anchors remain referenced, and generate until you've created all the images for the entire video. The images are all generated in the same visual style and composition, and whenever the character appears, that consistency carries through. Go ahead and download the best image for each scene and save them to your device, since we'll need them for the next step. We are now going to turn each generated scene into a moving clip, and this is where things start getting interesting, because instead of still visuals, we'll be working with animated content using the matching motion prompts for each scene that Claude has already generated for us, each with a unique camera movement. Each prompt also suggests the clip duration to guide you during the animation. Copy the first motion prompt for scene 1, and don't include the duration text, since we'll set that separately for the animation. Inside Higgsfield, move to Video Generation and select the Cadence 2 model. You also have other options like Kling 3 and Hailuo H3, since they handle animation very well too. From here, upload the image. You can do this by selecting from your generated assets, but that takes time since you'd need to check the eligibility of each one. Instead, I'll go with the upload option and select it directly from my device. Confirm that you have the legal rights, and while it's uploading, paste the motion prompt you just copied from Claude. Once the image has uploaded, click to add it, then configure the settings. For duration, we'll set it to 6 seconds. Leave the aspect ratio at 16:9, and although you can generate up to 4K resolution, we'll keep it at 1K since these are just 3D animations. For audio, we don't need it, since we'll be layering the voiceover narration on top later, then generate. The video comes out great, with a dynamic, top-down panning camera movement, realistic water motion, and the same visual style locked in throughout. Download the video and move on to the next scene. Remove the current image and upload the one for the next scene. I've already uploaded all the remaining images so they can be processed at once. Return to Claude, copy the prompt for scene 2, paste it in, and don't forget to adjust the video length. This one is 4 seconds, then generate. Repeat this process to animate the rest of the scenes, following the exact same steps. A quick note, keep uploading a new image for each next scene and adjusting the duration accordingly. Once all the videos are ready, download them and organize them into the same folder. It also helps to name them clearly to make editing easier later. We are almost through with the entire process, and now we're going to generate the voice. Claude has given us a voice guide covering the tone and pacing, the way a professional documentary narrator would deliver it. Copy it and return to Higgsfield, switch to the audio section, and you'll see a range of different models to choose from. This is where you paste the voice style prompt. For the script, return to Claude, scroll up, and copy the whole thing, since it's just 1 minute long. But if your video is longer, say more than 3 minutes, convert it section by section so the voiceover stays natural and doesn't sound robotic. For the voice, you can either upload one if you want to clone a specific voice, or choose from the available presets, which sound realistic and natural. I'm picking this one. Seed audio is great, but I'm switching to 11 Labs V3 for more emotion and better delivery control. Then generate. As you can see, we're generating everything inside Higgsfield without switching between tools, without a dozen tabs open, and without juggling multiple subscriptions. That's what makes this platform a unified workflow, letting you run an entire faceless channel inside a single pipeline. The voiceover is ready. Let's listen through.
A man drowned off the coast of Florida in 1997. His widow collected $200,000 in life insurance. 6 years later, the same man walked into a bank in Bangkok using a different name.
The pacing is exactly what we needed for this kind of video, and the voice sounds natural. Download it and save it to your device as well. Before we start combining everything together, let's also generate the thumbnail for this video. The way I built this skill was to keep the process as simple as possible. Once pasted inside Claude, it hands you a full package for both production and uploading to YouTube. And if you want to learn how I build these skills and automation prompts, join my private community. The link is in the description below. Copy the prompt, return to Higgsfield, and switch back to the image section. Leave the reference images attached, paste in the thumbnail prompt, and generate. It's generated 2 great thumbnails that look professional. The visual style, grain, and composition are all exactly in Fern-Style. Pick the best option and download it. There's only 1 stage remaining, and it's completely optional: generating background music. I asked Claude for a matching music prompt with a 1970s Florida documentary vibe, and generated the instrumentals with Suno AI. Finally, the last step is to bring everything together using video editing software, and in this case, I'm using CapCut. In a new project, import all the media. That's the animated clips, the voiceover, and the background music. Start by dragging the voiceover onto the timeline first, since this is the foundation and everything else will follow. Then align the video clips one by one on top of the voiceover in the correct sequence, so the video's story flows properly. Once the clips are added, sync them to the voiceover by adjusting the speed. Now add the background music underneath, trim it to match the video length, and reduce the volume slightly so it doesn't compete with the voiceover. You can also add some text, then preview it to make sure everything looks right, and you'll end up with a result like this.
A man drowned off the coast of Florida in 1997. His widow collected $200,000 in life insurance. 6 years later, the same man walked into a bank in Bangkok using a different name, and nobody noticed until he tried it again. He had studied medical examiners the way other people study stock charts, learning exactly which details convince a coroner and which ones raise questions. The first death used a stolen dental record. The second used a body pulled from a car wreck in Mexico, a stranger he never met, credited as him. Investigators only caught the pattern because both policies paid out to the same offshore account, opened 11 years apart, under 2 names that shared 1 fingerprint. He had gotten away with dying twice. He did not get away with a third.
It honestly looks great. If you've watched Fern's videos, you'll notice they include pictures of real figures and actual footage. If you have the time, carefully search YouTube and Google for matching images and videos. Mix them in with your generated clips, and you'll get a polished result that comes close to Fern's own. That's a full, complete workflow for creating this kind of documentary video, automating the entire process inside Claude with my skill, and generating all the media assets, that's images, videos, and audio, inside Higgsfield. All the links to the tools used are in the description below. If you found value in this video, like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon, because I'll be revealing niches like this in upcoming videos. Happy creating!